but just by a scant 12 seconds from Carlos Sainz. Peter Hansel just another 20 seconds back in third. Desprez, a great result for him, up into fourth, but it's still a Peugeot 1-2. But look, no Loeb in the top 5 at the moment. Alatir up to third, 14 minutes back. Yesterday in Salta, Dakar director Etienne Levine gave a cheque for $112,000 to the Teco charity. Mr. Guillermo Benitez was there to accept the generous donation on behalf of Teco. The Dakar has developed a strong relationship with the charity, supporting them for the last 8 years. As Teco, present in 18 countries in South America, concentrate on improving the living conditions of the poorest inhabitants of the country. Heinz Kinnigadner is a KTM legend. The Austrian somehow never won the Dakar, but he'll always be linked to the race after exploits on the big KTM. And when he talks, it's always good to listen.
This first week was a little bit strange, you know, there was not any big gap coming up, so they were very tight together and almost never that they changed the positions. They started, and these 3 minutes are not so bad. I believe they have a little bit more to do to close the gaps now, and so now I hope the real Dakar starts. Everything is possible. So I mean, Paolo Concalves is doing a great job. He has a lot of experience, so he will be difficult to beat in the real off-road sections, but speed-wise, I mean, Toby is amazing fast, so we will see. The better one will win. Can we have a quick interview?
Some news now of Mark Corbett, and his homemade buggy is having a great Dakar so far. The 400 horsepower Century racing car might well feature in the next Mad Max movie, but for now it's 31st overall, having got through the first week with no major issues. The other two-wheel drive, driven by Colin Matthews, is 36th overall, 50 minutes behind the team boss. The Dakar Challenge winner is discovering just how tricky the race proper can be, and will be pushing to improve his position as the week draws on. In the trucks today, it was Gerard de Roy who'd got into a great rhythm at checkpoint 1, and at the end of the first part of the special stage of the day, the Iveco team boss was the only one who was able to fight with the Kamaz of Nikolaev. Gerard de Roy was fastest before the trucks began the second part. Their race is ongoing as of now. Despite the fact that Nikolaev has won 2 stages, the Russian trucks have not shown any sign of the domination that they've had in previous years. Maybe the wider spaces later today will help them show their real potential. Nikolaev is second after the first stage, 28 seconds behind de Roy. The 2015 Dakar winner Iret Mardiev is still struggling to find his rhythm this year. No stage victory yet for him, but he's getting closer and closer to collecting one at the end of the rally. Third at the end of the first part, 2 minutes behind de Roy. He could be a challenger in the second half. And overall, he's 10 minutes, 48 behind. In with a shout. The 7th overall man, Tom van Knuten, has always been fighting in the top 10 since the start of the Dakar. Today, his Iveco was 4th at the end of the first stage. Maybe he's got an opportunity to climb a few places in the overall. And everyone was wondering when Villagra would show a sign of weakness. The rookie of the truck category lost close to 17 minutes at the end of the first part of today. You can trust the Argentinian to keep pushing, to stay close to the top positions, if he can. And what of our leader, Peter Versluis? He was confident before the start of the second week. Unfortunately, he's lost 9 minutes in the first stage of the day. Before the start of the second stage, he was 4 minutes behind the provisional new leader, Gerard de Roy. Let's see if his preparation will pay off in the dunes of the second part, and if he can keep his lead that has shrunk to just 1 minute.
Hi, so it's rest day, and trust me, most of the day I've been getting some rest. Did a bit of washing, but my mechanic Alan, he's been very busy. Let's go and talk to him. Bonjour Alan, ça va?
Hello.
and we had a small problem here,
Yeah,
where the pin was hitting the damper.
yeah.
It was causing lack of steering. But apart from this, the bike is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and without Alan, I'd be stuffed. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is my mechanic,
How's it?
Flippy.
How's it, dude?
He's been looking after my machine all race. That's why it's been running so well. So, yeah. Now we're ready to go for the second half of the rally. This is Brian Bergwineth, this is my Dakar.
Hi guys, my Dakar asked me to film a little bit of the rest days and what I'm doing. Well, today I was hitchhiking to go to the hotel, and I was lucky that pickup of the organization picked me up. And by the way, here's the responsible for all the pictures to be put together so that we have the 26 minutes. So that's what I do on the rest days. Have a ride with the media guys.
Tomorrow we keep our eyes pointed south, hugging the imposing peaks of the Andes mountain range and exploring the canyons and natural fissures formed over millennia. Earth's history is written into the landscape. Dakar history will be scribed upon its surface. Tomorrow, the second marathon stage begins.